I'm Sarah Bassett and this is RISKSA TV News. In focus this week, Hello Peter keeps insurers on their toes, human error leads to repudiation, and grey hairs? Can life insurers be held responsible? Genesis Medical Scheme took a closer look at whether comments on customer complaints website Hello Peter resulted in better service delivery. The answer may not be as simple as yes or no, as Sven Hugo finds out.
It would appear that complaints from irate policyholders on the notorious name and shame website Hello Peter are in vain. Considering that 80% of complaints on hellopeter.com are about poor service delivery, the situation is worsened by the lack of response to their complaints. Elmarie Jensen, marketing manager at Genesis Medical Scheme, says that complainants find themselves in a service delivery loop.
See, but I may be in trouble with other medical schemes if I say no, it hasn't had an effect, but it seems like it doesn't have an effect because it's the same problems, the same service problems that keep on occurring over and over again. And those service problems relate mostly to reliability, responsiveness and assurance issues. Where the members went on Hello Peter, they complained about something and they just did not get the right feedback, or they waited very long for the feedback, or they felt that they were not heard or understood, or they had conflicting feedback from different employees at those medical schemes.
It would then be safe to assume that proper service delivery saves you time and pacifies your client's high blood pressure problems. Everybody wins. Sven Hugo, RISKSA TV News, Cape Town.
We all know that non-disclosure can lead to problems at claim stage, but can an insurer repudiate a claim at the first hint of a discrepancy in the client's submission? Two recent cases brought before the Ombudsman for short-term insurance indicate that some mistakes can be chalked up to human error. Melissa Wenzel reports.
Clients who deliberately provide false information or withhold important facts from the insurer will lead to the claim being repudiated, but discrepancies in their version of events may not. The Ombudsman for Short-Term Insurance, Dennis Jooste, outlined two cases in a recent newsletter where claims discrepancies led to the clients in question having their claims rejected by the respective insurers, but who then received the benefit of the doubt from the Ombudsman. Discrepancies in a claim or information that is deliberately withheld will lead to a claim being repudiated, but only if that information is material to the loss.
Life insurers can now be taken to task for causing clients and brokers grey hair. The Ombudsman for Long-Term Insurance weighed in on a few case studies of his own. Luca Vraka has more.
Sending a client on a wild goose chase could get life insurers in trouble if they don't have their ducks in a row. The Ombudsman awards up to 30,000 Rand in compensation for any inefficiency or poor service on the part of the insurer at claim stage, regardless of the merit of the claim itself. Long-term insurance Ombudsman Judge Ron McLaren says there are standards to uphold.
They expect insurers to be gradually and incrementally applying TCF, and that will be the guiding principle in future, is to ensure that the service which you deliver, the product which you sell, will comply with the treat customers fairly outcomes.
In short, life insurers not upholding the standard could cook their own goose. Luca Vraka, RISKSA TV News, Cape Town.
Let's cross over to Ange with your weekly events roundup.
This week's events include: the PSG Conference is currently taking place. RISKSA TV News reports from Sun City. Day 1 of the PSG Conference 2015 kicked off in style, with an afternoon of packed and fascinating sessions. PSG Consult CEO Francois Gauss opened the conference with an overview of PSG's growth and performance over the last year. He commended the company's advisors, who he said continue to impress investors with their above-market performance. RISKSA was on hand to capture all the fun. The upcoming RISKSA Insurance Bootcamp focuses on business interruption, taking place in Cape Town, Durban and Johannesburg on the 9th, 10th and 11th of June. Speakers include ProLoss's Paul North, Commercial Claim Services Ryan Woolley, Mutual and Federal's Adrian Chester and Sazria's Tao. If you haven't booked your seat, make sure to do so. visit www.insurancebootcamp.com. T's and C's apply. This week's birthday wish goes out to the ICOC President, James Peters, MoneyWeb's Hannah Barry, and AIG Cape Town's Lindsay Evard. Congratulations to all. To view our full list of events, make sure you check our calendar on RISKSA.com. And join the conversation online. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We'd like to hear from you. That's it from me.
That brings us to the end of this week's RISKSA TV News. Tune in again next week at 11 sharp. Click on the subscribe button below to stay updated.